And honestly speaking, some women don't know this. Like, genuinely don't know. Because honestly, wiping back to front is easier.
Hold up. How is wiping back to front easier? Wait a minute. Hey, thank you for showing up. Um, you see this woman, beautiful woman we have on screen here. She is a waxer. And I believe she's going to talk about the the women who show up, you know, to their wax appointment nasty, let's say. Um I wanted to react to this because as men, we just see the final product. All right? We just see we just see the movie after it's made. All right? We don't see, you know, how the movie was made or what cameras they used or special effects, you know. We just we just see the final product. So sometimes it's good to you know, take a peek behind the curtain, so to speak, you know, for lack of other words. Uh and find out about the construction and how it's built, you know. And if I can keep going, but let's just let's just get into it and we'll talk about it as we go.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a waxer. We need to have a chat. Sorry, I'm in between clients right now. I have 20 minutes to eat my lunch, so I'm doing it at the same time. But to preface this video and say I'm not trying to shame anyone, I'm just being super honest. Being a woman, a waxer, you realize that not everyone grew up with the same knowledge of hygiene, feminine hygiene as you. And like I said, this is more meant so to be educational, but I need to set the scene so you guys understand what it's like when some people lay down on a table. Now, you have to understand, as a waxer, there's a lot of things that I don't care about. You're like, oh, my hair is so long. I don't care. That's the point. Like, sorry, I'm sweating like in the middle of the wax. Girl, I don't care. I don't care about your hyperpigmentation. I don't care about your ingrown hairs, your weight. I don't care about your size. I don't care what you wore to come. Like, I don't care. But there is a certain level of personal hygiene that I think people don't realize you have to take extra care of the bits and goodies that are downstairs when you're a woman. And these are things that if you do not learn as a child growing up, you really don't know. Men don't really care when they're having sex with you. So then when you have another woman down there, a service provider, it's like, wait.
I'm gonna just say first, men don't care. To a certain extent, we don't, to be honest, because I mean, sometimes we be like, you know, well, I'm here now, so might as well, might, might as well, get something out of this. But I think a smell could turn us off. And when I mean turn us off, I mean like, for me at least, a smell would, I'd shrivel up. That's all I'm saying. With a smell would shrivel me up. A lot of hair, I still be down. Okay. But a smell is like, okay. My mama called me. I gotta go home. Something. I can't be here right now. Okay. But let's let's go.
Just so you know, this is going on downstairs. Being honest, if you didn't know this, now you know. You need to wipe front to back. As a waxer, when you wipe back to front, I can tell. Your feces is smearing into your discharge, and it's all the way up the front of you. Obviously this has a smell, but this is like severely unhygienic. It's introducing a lot of bacteria into the area, and you are very prone to UTIs when this happens.
There are some women out there who don't know that. I know that. And I'm a man. I know that. I've known that since I was a kid. There are women out there who don't know that. Let me know in the comments. Is women, well, I'm guessing she's a waxer, she would know. So I don't need y'all comments. But still, if you know somebody who don't know that, no, a female who don't know that, put that in the comment section. That's crazy. But let's keep going.
And honestly speaking, some women don't know this. Like, genuinely don't know. Because honestly, wiping back to front is easier. But it's not right. You need to be exfoliating your whole body. You need to use a washcloth or a loofah of some sort. I use a silicone loofah because it is not harboring with bacteria as like a netted loofah. You need to use some.
Hold up. How is wiping back to front easier? Wait a minute. You put your hand in between your legs when you go to wipe? That's the only way wiping back to front is easier. I stick my hand behind my back. So that makes, I stick my hand behind my back, and that makes wiping front to back easy. But if you stick your hand through the front of your legs and wipe, then that would make it back to front easier. So that's what they don't know you're supposed to go. Do you blame the parents or the individual? I'm talking about if a woman is 27 and don't know how to wipe herself properly, is that still her parents' fault? I don't know. Let's go.
Something to wash your body. You need to wash your whole body. You need to spread your cheeks and get the water in between your cheeks when you're in the shower. You need to wash your legs. You need to wash your feet. You cannot just use your hands. It may not seem like a hygiene thing, but this is a respect and a manners thing. I can't tell you how many times I've had clients come in, hey, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was at a workout class. Hey, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I just came from the gym. Why would you do that? And listen, I'm one for charging a late fee and a no-show fee. I will charge you. But if you're like, hey, I was just at the gym and I am sweaty down there and I just worked out for 2 hours, or I just came from a hot mat class, a hot yoga class. I need to shower before my wax appointment. I promise you, I might even give you a discount. Like, if you are sexually active with your partner before your appointment, chances are high that we know. Number one, it has a smell. But if he nuts inside of you, it's coming out on our table. When we pull the strip, you lose control of that area in your pelvic floor for like a few seconds here and there. It comes out. And listen, that's y'all's business. Do what you need to do. I'm grown. I'm pregnant. I get it. It gets to a point where like you need to have that under control before everything is out on the table. Because everything will be out on the table. Believe that. Unfortunately for me, it will be. So even just like that's a manners thing. That's something we need to be mindful of for going to our appointments. Like, this is why people have sit-down air, if you don't know. This is why people have sit-down air, because they are not clean down there. And this is the area of you that you never see and that you can't really get to. That's why people come and get waxed, because nobody's trying to shave in between the crevices. But they do need to be clean. And number one, the reasons that I'm saying this is because, like, so I've had situations where, like, clients genuinely, I have a hard time waxing them because of odors and things like that. Mind you, I am pregnant, so I'm sensitive, but like even before then, if you come and you have feces smeared all the way up to your vulva, the entire room smells like poop. I got clients after you, and then now I'm running late because I'm trying to air out the room. Like, mind you, I'm face first in your crotch.
Now, I don't know. For me, for me as a man, when I am funky in my private area, as soon as my underwear or really my pants come off, I smell it. Like, it hits me. So, ladies, do you not have the same thing? Like, when you're funky down there, does the smell not hit you? You know? So, I'm just trying to figure out how are these women getting on this table and not knowing that they're funky. Do they think just, that's how the room smells all of a sudden? And it just so happens that when they took their clothes off, the smell came from outside somewhere at the same time. Like, I'm a man, okay? I got questions, Now I learned something today. If my girl is gonna have a wax appointment, we can't have sex before, she goes. And I'm gonna tell her, hey, ain't you getting a wax appointment today? You better leave me alone. Shoot. Let's keep going.
Trying to do service for you. I need you guys to understand, although I'm being like firm in this video, trying to be educational, I'm not trying to shame y'all. People literally don't know. And that's okay. And like I said, there's a lot of things I don't care about when I wax you. Like, even people be farting on the table, stuff like that. People be farting on the table when I get facials and they're asleep. Like, you really can't help, especially when you're, spread eagle, butt naked on a bed. Like, it happens when I'm pulling a strip. That's totally fine. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Things like that, though, it's fine. But the things that you can control, you need to control. And not just because you're getting a wax. You need to control these things because this is your body and your health. Especially if you are someone that is sexually active and has a sexual partner, man, woman, whoever. And, check yourselves. I would say it's a small percentage of women watching this video that have ever taken a mirror or their phone and gone like this. Listen, it's not always a pretty sight. It's not. And really looked at yourself. You should not have toilet paper crumbs that have been in your lips for a few days. And the first time they're getting out is when I'm waxing them out. There was a time that I thought a client had a tampon in, which is totally fine. I wax clients on their period all the time. I just tell them I do prefer that you wear a tampon. I don't want you to free bleed onto the table. Just thought she had a tampon in. I go to move the string because I'm trying to get this side. It's toilet paper that has been wadded up so far into her lips that it looked like a tampon string. But like, there's just so many things that if I were to tell y'all, you would be like, why do people do that? And you would be surprised that it happens as often as it does. Just telling you, be mindful when you're going into these services. But beyond the fact that it's for the services, this is your health. Things build up, things accumulate, bacteria harbors. Bacteria loves moisture, bacteria loves heat, bacteria loves confined spaces. Like, everything that has to do with a woman's female anatomy, bacteria loves that. Even on your best day, your body is still fighting those things off. So give yourself a fighting chance. Take care of yourself. Clean yourself. Take the time. It's part of loving yourself, and it is self-care. I don't want to see anyone spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on their face and you haven't washed your genitals in a few weeks. Just haven't been cleaned out since the last time I waxed you. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I gotta go. And please, I was not trying to sound rude, but it gets to a point.
So it's a good thing I watched this and reacted to it because I learned some things. So now in the future, I know what to look for. To see if the woman I'm dealing with does not know how to wipe herself properly. It's like I still don't understand not knowing front to back. Like, that's the way I wipe. Like. I mean, I thought that was just the natural way. I understand when you're changing a diaper, okay? It's a different motion than when you're wiping yourself. So you have to be conscious when you're wiping, you're changing the diaper of a little girl. You have to be conscious of that. I can understand that. But to not know how to wipe front to back is crazy. And to not know that that's how you're supposed to do it, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to think. So now I know what to look for, and before, I get down with the woman, now, we got to take a shower together first. And I got to watch you wash yourself and see if you wash yourself properly. That'll be some crazy stuff. I'm in there just looking. So you just gonna wipe back to front in my face. Just like, you know what? I gotta go. Or you just missed that whole area down there. You didn't even touch it. Like, soap does not run down your body and clean that area, okay? You have to. I'm sorry, but this is shocking to me. This is shocking that so many, like, it's men out here who don't know how to properly wash themselves either, So I'm not gonna say it's just women, because it's men out here who don't know how to properly wash themselves either. And like, who do we blame? Like what I said in the video, who do you blame for that? When they're young, yes, it's on the parents because they don't know. But at what age does it become your responsibility to know how to properly clean yourself? When? At what age? 16, 17, 23? Like, what is the age? You let me know in the comment section below. When is it your responsibility to know that, despite what your parents taught you or didn't teach you? When is it your responsibility? Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for coming back and watching the next video. Thank you.